This is Pastel on day 26 of the organic olive oil and water fast. And today I'm going to address deceit and deception of our emotions as it relates to fasting. Today has been another successful day, but it has not been an uneventful day without an emotional test and emotional challenge. Fasting will always bring from day to day a different component, a different perspective, and a different aspiration, physically and mentally and spiritually. Today's test was what I'm going to call D and D, deception and deceit with our emotions. We must always acknowledge the validity and the reality of emotions and the emotions that and the role that emotions play in our life and how they impact our decision making, our lack of decision making. Our emotions can propel us to high levels, and to the opposite extreme, they can put us in the dumps on a base level. Deceit and deception of the emotions. Leading in to the 26th day, as I entered a organic, pure market of organic foods, being one time an individual that weighed 342 pounds. And I'm just going to be direct. I had acquired the lifestyle of loving to eat, eating anything from game, wild game life, to you name it, rabbit, deer, raccoon, turtles, anything that was defined as edible was not a stranger to me and my appetite, going from one coast to the next, going from one continent to the other, experimenting with Asian cuisines, African delicacies, the goat, the Caribbean cuisines, the curry goat, the plantains, the chickpeas, the various Colombian dishes, the Puerto Rican dishes, the potato balls. We can go on and on and on throughout the globe. I was no stranger to buffets. In the process of working up to 342 pounds, I had acquired a wide range of taste buds that have been instilled within the confines of my memory, always at susceptibility to triggers that can trigger those taste buds. Deceit and deception as I go into the market today, looking at the fresh, delicious, roasted beets, the baked, fresh-looking asparagus, the fresh-looking broccoli, the fresh-smelling Brussels sprouts, all fresh and baked and looking so delicious and smelling even more delicious. So the emotions of deceit and deception enter my psychological makeup saying, go ahead and indulge yourself. You can break your fast for one day and enjoy the benefits of all of these plant, natural based foods. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. You deserve it. You've earned the right to indulge. Deceit and deception, as my emotions were saying, you need to regroup. You need to refuel. Go ahead and eat. Therefore, as we're fasting, and more precisely, when you're on a durational fast for a specified long period of time, your emotions will eventually play a role in trying to be deceptive and deceive you, because that's what our emotions do. They are very psychological, and they play the role of messing with the mind, messing with the psychological makeup. But as you gain insight through fasting to your emotions and the role that they will play, deceit and deception of emotion, you can deflate them and you become more in tune, more abreast, more intelligent of your emotions and the roles they play. Therefore, you're more empowered to manage and deal with the situation of deceit and deception of emotions in a very pure way of intelligence, being able to resist the emotional, psychological warfare that are being played with your emotions. You have the power. So day 26 was very eventful emotionally as I got more in tune with the emotional aspect of deceit and deception, knowing that we're driven by emotions. Therefore, even though we're driven by emotions, deceit, and deception, we still have a rational, logical mind that can overcome deceit and deception by using even stronger emotions with intelligence to deflate and diffuse the emotions of deceit and deception and stay rooted in the fast, and knowing that fasting will have its emotional challenges, but the role of deceit and deception are very prevalent because they give you added insight to the role of your emotions, and they give you a better perspective on how to prepare and manage your emotions and more direct manage the deceitful and deception of emotions. And at the end of the day, you'll feel empowered and you'll feel renewed for resisting the deceit and deception, because in the end, it was nothing but a false alarm of deceit and deception of your emotions, because the emotions are real, but they only have the power if you lack the true understanding of emotions and the role that they have in deceit and deception, and the bigger role that they play. Our emotions are outright sometimes just a lie, telling us you're hungry when you're not hungry, telling you you're tired when you're not tired. But as you fast, you become more aware and keen of your emotions, and you stay rooted in the fast. And as always, you have the power. You have the power to resist the emotions of deceit and deception. You have the power to stay rooted in fasting. You have the power to overcome deceit and deception. As always, this is Apostle Il, guru and figurehead and master of fasts. Feel free to hit me up with comments regarding fasting at Apostle Il on YouTube, or Mr. Il, you have the power, 400-day fast to paradise. And you can always hit me up on my personal email page at man.charles20, that's 20, man.charles20 at yahoo.com. Get in the zone with Apostle Il. And at the end of the day, when all is said is done, it's been another successful day of fasting of the organic and olive oil, of the organic olive oil and water fast. Another day of success, another day of victory, another day of building my emotions with strength, another day of getting more acquainted with my emotional makeup of deceit and deception. As always, you have the power.